No, as far as educated lames and Pookies, Ray Rays, and Tyrones, you can break it down into two. Hopefully, y'all are familiar with Hollywood actors. It's like you got on one end of the spectrum, you got Sidney Poitier. The other end of the spectrum, you got Jim Brown. One of them clearly has a urban sex appeal and was marketed as such when they're throughout their acting career. Now, Jim Brown is a football player first and foremost, but he stopped playing football at age 29 and became an actor. Um, and he had the physical prowess for being a football player to be a leading man or an action hero. Basically, was what he was. I think I credit Jim Brown for being the first black action hero. If I yeah, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, you got Jim Brown. The first movie he did, I think, was called the first one he did. I never saw it. Was called 67 Rifles, and in that movie, he got to sleep with Raquel Welch, and it was the first interracial sex scene. And my buddy saw it, and he said, according to him, Raquel Welch had an orgasm based on her facial expressions when he was giving it to her. Sidney Poitier's first movie was, or not his first movie, but his first critically, he won Academy Award for a movie called Lilies in the Field, where I don't know, I never saw this one either, but he played opposite a bunch of nuns in a convent. I think he was a handyman, basically a good nigger role. If I look at the 1963 and a first black actor coming out, yeah, it was some old house nigger shit. So that how much sex appeal do you need to be opposite a bunch of nuns? The answer is none. There you go. So if Jim Brown had played in Lilies of the Field, there would be Lilies of the Field part two, and the women would be arguing and fighting. They're both pregnant. Two nuns in the convent are pregnant, courtesy of Jim Brown. They're fighting over which one gets to be with Jim Brown, and they have a happy ending because they both agree to share Jim Brown. That's what it is. I'm a Sidney Poitier type nigga. That's what it is. There's no swag there. I actually have a T-shirt that in bold red letters, no swag, period. I love wearing that shirt. It draws attention to me, so I don't like it that much. But some people are too stupid to understand that I know what lane I belong in, and I'm basically advertising that shit to the world. So that way I don't need to waste my time talking to women that think I have swag when in fact I don't, according to some girls. According to the girls that made up the fucking stupid term. I guess it's I guess because I don't have none of it. I guess that's why I say it's stupid. But and what's crazy is my pop is a Jim Brown type dude. Because that's why my mom's still attracted to him at 70, and he's been an asshole most of those 47, 44, almost 50 years. You've been an asshole. My mom's still attracted to him though. It's because of Jim Brown. He's not Sidney Poitier. My mom is a black girl named Heather, which is the male equivalent to a a female equivalent to a Sidney Poitier. But you see, she's attracted to Jim Brown and not Sidney Poitier. Um, my dad was in law enforcement, and I had a security job for a while. Still got it. Why? Because the guy who runs the security company. You ever seen The Godfather where they were going to kill him at the hospital and he come with the flowers? The guy, uh, Izzo the baker. He said, "There's trouble. I stay to help you for your father, for your father." That he looks out for me because of my pop. So one day we're working at the Queen Theater, and they had this venue where they had all these mixed chicks and white chicks and chicks of other races that actually found me attractive because they were giving me all this attention. My dumb ass got fired because I was neglecting my work. I was supposed to be there for security, and I wasn't trying to get numbers. I was just trying to get acquainted. That's what I was doing. And that was probably my best experience as an adult male with women. As far as this is a candy store, I get to choose from here, and got fired because dude was hating because he was older than me and did he had less swag than me. He had less swag than Sidney Poitier. Yeah, he was gonna be hating, but yeah, nonetheless, there was a lady there that worked under my pop. She said, "Yeah, like we were just talking in general, and then she brought up, yeah, like you've got confidence, but it's not like your dad's." I was like, "Oh, bitch, fuck you." But I mean, it is what it is. I know I'm not Jim Brown, but I'm Jim Brown's seed. But at the end of the day, not Jim Brown. And going back to guess who's coming to dinner. That girl wouldn't have, the white girl wouldn't have been able to sell Jim Brown to her parents. Sidney Poitier, a clean cut Negro, like I said, conservative during sex. Didn't I say I was conservative sexually? In that movie, guess who's coming to dinner? The mother asked the girl, had y'all been intimate? And she was like, um, in so many words, she said she wanted to, but he wouldn't because they weren't married. Jim Brown, no, what do you think? Come on, what do you think Jim Brown would have done? Oh, one more thing. Jim Brown's wife is not going to cheat on Jim Brown with Sidney Poitier, but Sidney Poitier's wife is going to cheat on him with Jim Brown. Both of them dudes are in their 80s now, and they're both ugly men. Jim Brown got a wife that's my age. I bet you Sidney Poitier's wife is just as old and ugly as he is, if he's even got a woman at all. It is what it is, man.